Welcome to Field of Four. I'm really excited about today's show. It's May and it's all about Mother's Day. It's about eating better. We got some special guests, Scott Culpepper representing the Ingles Table, Candace Dorsey. She's got a new cookbook she's going to talk about. She's my entrepreneur. And then we're going to go on our travel part to Arrows Farm. So welcome to the show, and welcome, Scott.
Thanks for having me. I had
Absolutely.
such a good time with you the first time. I'm very excited to introduce something new.
Well, I'll tell you, when you celebrate Mom, you can celebrate with flowers from your Ingles floral department. You can also, they've got these potted plants. And you have to show your mom you appreciate
Some
her.
love.
Yeah, show her some love. And another special thing I think is cooking for your mom. And Scott is here today, and this is a great dish.
Super
I
light.
think to cook for your mom. So what are we doing?
It is one of my favorite things to make. It's simple, takes a few minutes to prepare, and it's not only light, it's healthy, it's versatile. Today I'm using sashimi grade ahi tuna, which Ingles has the best tuna in
I've had
town.
their fish. It's great.
If you can get it frozen, buy it frozen and then let it sit in the refrigerator overnight to thaw out. But if you're not a fan of tuna, I'm using sea bass also.
So you got
could
choices
use
here.
Grouper, any whitefish, mild fish you want. But to start with, we're gonna make our pineapple salsa, which can also be used as a dip. Now this is light, it's refreshing, it's delicious.
It smells wonderful,
So
Scott.
what I did is I'm starting with 2 cups of finely diced pineapple. I like to finely dice it because I don't like to fight with my food.
And fresh is always better.
Always
so,
better.
But if you have to, you can buy the canned pineapple if you don't want to do all of this work.
Well, I bought, here's the raw steak.
Yeah.
Ingles sells the already peeled and ready to go, which
Right.
makes it super easy.
That's right.
So we have 2 cups of pineapple here. I'm gonna add 1 clove of minced garlic. This is simple, it takes a matter of minutes.
This is a seared tuna with pineapple salsa, right?
Pineapple, yeah.
And any kind of salsa, I'm all about. And like you said, you could just chill this and have it with
A
chips,
dip, yeah.
a snack.
So to that I'm gonna add 1 red pepper that's finely diced. I have a 1/4 cup of red onion.
Right.
And then 1 whole jalapeno, a nice size jalapeno.
Nice.
If it's the jalapeno is seeded and stemmed. If you want a little bit more kick to it, substitute or add a little bit of serrano pepper if you like.
Right,
that little
right.
kick.
Or habanero.
Habanero
Yeah.
if you really want to be brave.
Yeah.
So we're gonna get this mixed up just
It smells
a little
so
bit.
nice.
We're gonna add about 1/2 cup of cilantro. Cilantro is a finicky thing for a lot of people. If you don't like it, leave it out. You want to use parsley? Add parsley for the color. I like the taste of cilantro.
You
so
could
I'm
probably
gonna
do
put
avocado in this too.
avocado would be great.
Yeah.
So the cilantro, and then I have the juice of 1 lime. You could add more if you'd like. The citrus tang, once all the flavors meld, it really come out, and that's what makes it so fresh.
Yeah. And with this, you could grill it outside, but we're gonna grill it on top of my oven, and this is it's such a beautiful way to let your mothers rest and treat her for a day.
Queen for the day.
Yeah, queen for a day and a day off, right?
Right. So there you have it. Salsa's ready to go. If you want to add a little salt and pepper, it's completely up to you. I like the flavors once they meld. I would give this a couple hours to kind of make friends with everybody, and so the flavors really start to come out.
To incorporate all those.
In the refrigerator, room temperature, it doesn't matter.
Right.
To get the tuna prepared, what we're gonna do is we want to damp it off, kind of dry it off with a paper towel. We're gonna just put a little bit of olive oil on here because we don't want it to stick to the grill.
So light, and it's about in the spring and the summertime. You're looking to, eat healthier and lighten up, and so I've done that, and it feels so much better.
And you look great.
Thank you. And it's just a way of life, you know. When you start feeling better, you'll want, to eat. Yes.
And you want to be better.
You want to be better, right?
So.
And I'm gonna have one more of this. You know, see, I just love salsa of any kind, and I'm glad you corrected me. It is pineapple, but mango's good too.
So we're gonna lightly season this with just salt and pepper. We're gonna get the grill as hot as you can. Depending on the temperature you like your tuna, I like mine to be medium rare. Some people like it rare. Just adjust your cooking time. For medium rare, I cook it about a minute 15 seconds on each side, and then it'll be nicely done. Nice on the outside, get those char marks on there.
So not a lot of time. This can be prepped in advance, and then you can put it on a platter. We're going to show you how this looks, and we'll be right back.
We have grilled the tuna, we've grilled our sea bass. So now to finish the dish, I'm just gonna add some of this fresh pineapple salsa.
Oh, that looks beautiful. Look at
that.
I know this will make all these mothers feel so special and loved, you know?
And you can use as little or as much.
Right.
But here's something I like, because the tuna is cool in the middle, right? So if this is chilled, you have that. If you want your tuna cooked more to where it's warm, let this sit at room temperature, you know, so you don't have your food battling hot and cold and everything. So, and then I'm just gonna take a couple sprigs of this love-hate herb.
I love cilantro.
Put it right there, and there you have it.
That's a beautiful dish.
Ahi seared tuna and sea bass with fresh pineapple salsa.
And what an amazing recipe. And this is all from the Ingles Table. Thank you so much for coming down.
Having me.
Before you leave, I just wanted to showcase the Ingles Table Magazine. This is our new spring and summer edition. How beautiful is that?
Gorgeous.
Recipes like this beautiful cucumber salad by Jasmine Queen. And we have an activity board that you created, and this is like a charcuterie board. Elaborate on that.
It's a spin-off on charcuterie that I've taken. You know, you can do so many things with boards now. People are getting very creative with their foods. Very healthy snack for kids. Get them involved. Have them cut the cheeses. Have them cut the fruit. Get creative on your board for presentation. Use peanut butter, hummus, yogurt. You know, you have dried fruits, fresh vegetables. The possibilities are endless, and the kids love it.
Right. And with that being said, there's so many other things in here. We've got Leah's tips on how to improve your digestive system. We've got Caitlin Baker's blackberry cake. Blackberries are going to be in season. So, you know, go by. It's free, and it's in the deli at your local Ingles Market. And again, thank you
Thanks for having
so
me.
much for coming, and celebrate your mom. Make it a special day. We'll be right back.
It's time to discover the convenience and time savings of contact-free pickup with Ingles Curbside. Just visit shop.ingles-markets.com or download the app. And your Ingles personal shopper gets to work with specialized training on how to select the freshest items for a pre-scheduled pickup. They'll even text you with updates. You pull up to a designated space and your personal shopper delivers your items right to your vehicle. Fresh, fast, and affordable. It's all in the bag. Ingles. Low prices. Love the savings.
Welcome back, and I have my entrepreneur on the show today. Her name is Candace Dorsey.
Yay.
Candace, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Well, Candace is all about eating well. She's a nutritionist, and tell us about how you got started.
Yes, well, I love nutrition. I started about 3 years ago when I was a recipe developer and food photographer. and I just love the food. I love the components. I love making the food. And then I realized, wow, this is making me feel energized and happy, and I want to learn more about it. So that's when I went to nutrition school, and now I'm here.
Well, you're following your passion, and that's
Yeah.
what I tell people. Follow your passion, you'll do well, and it just it's something that doesn't seem like work, right?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So
true.
what are we doing today? What is a batch? It's about making batches and nutritional bowls. Is that it?
Yes.
Yeah.
So in the cookbook, we have the Nourish cookbook. We create components to create a Nourish bowl. So when I look at components, I look at fat, flavor, probiotics, protein, starchy carbs, and non-starchy carbs. So you'll see in this cookbook, all of these categories are broken into sections, and we're just going to create a bowl together.
Good. So what are we making today?
So I have already made curry chicken, so chicken curry, and it's got chicken, cranberry, but you can also do goji berries or Honeycrisp apples, some almonds, so it gives it a nice crisp. Curry is that beautiful, rich flavor, and then we've got brown rice with cilantro lime. So that's instead of water, we're enhancing it with bone broth just to give it
nice
right?
flavor.
Yeah, flavor, extra protein. It's gut nourishing, and then turmeric ginger dressing.
Ooh, turmeric's good for you too.
Yes, very anti-inflammatory. Pickled onions. That's our probiotic, and flavor on these. I can put this on anything.
Right, and they last in your refrigerator for a long time.
Yeah, exactly. And this last one is a non-starchy. It's massage kale, and I thought we could demo that to show how easy it is.
I think with this concept, which is a really cool concept, you could do this in advance, especially for working moms and busy people that are busy working and they do not have the time. You can do this in advance. That's what I read your cookbook. It's fabulous.
Oh, well, thank you. Yes.
Yeah, young entrepreneur, published, self-published, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So I was very impressed with the layout and how you've put this together.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Yeah,
and like you said, I love how you pointed out the working moms, because that's exactly. I'm not there yet. I'm soon to. I would love to be a mom one day, but this is really for those busy moms, the entrepreneurs like me that work so much, have that daily grind, and you just don't have a lot of time in the kitchen. So with this massage kale is exactly like that. Once we create it, and I can talk about that, but you're breaking down the enzymes, you're breaking down the fiber, and so it's easier on your gut. But the big thing is that it can store in your fridge a lot longer. So when you make salads, for example, a lot of times the lettuce gets wilted easily because we're adding a dressing. Or salads in general, lettuce is very watery, so it can get wilted fast.
Right.
But massage kale, it's a cruciferous veggie. It's so, it's the texture is so rough, and so it lasts a lot longer. So massaging the kale, and I already washed these. I'm just going to break them up. You're going to actually use your hand to massage. So if you want
Like this?
But how do we do that? Let's do.
Yeah, show me how to do it. I'd like to learn how.
Yay. Okay. So
I grow a lot of kale.
Oh, do you?
Yeah. A lot of
Ooh.
greens, different types of greens, but
So
so
we're going to add some acid to it. And acid and having some salt is going to help break down. So I'm just doing that just in case any seeds, which luckily this one doesn't have any seeds. So we've got that. And then we're going to add a good quality oil, which is avocado oil. And this is great for dressings or massage kale because we're not cooking anything.
right.
So we've got that. And then we've got salt. So I use pink Himalayan sea salt. It's a good quality mineral enriched salt.
That's
so
what
we're
I
gonna,
use.
Oh, good. So this is, it's kind of like how you're using a sugar scrub as an exfoliator.
Right.
You're creating an exfoliator for your kale.
Awesome.
Okay, so go ahead and just massage it.
Just work it like this?
Yeah, work it, and then you can also tear
Drop one.
some of the leaves because I kind of left some of them bigger so that you can also tear and massage. And what happens, it gives it, and you're seeing as you're massaging, it's giving this beautiful, vibrant green color.
Oh, it is.
See
It's
that?
turning colors.
Isn't that crazy? And
Well, it's getting those things inside the green, right? And it's
exactly, breaking down that fiber. It's so beautiful and vibrant.
See how green?
Yes.
Okay, then I think I've got it.
Awesome.
I've got this.
See,
right.
and how long did that take you?
Not even 30 seconds.
Exactly. Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah. So now you have like kale salad for the whole week.
Okay.
And what we can do is now we can start building our bowl.
Okay.
Okay. So we've got our bowl right here, and we're just going to add the components. So if you want to go ahead and put it in the kale since you're already massaging it.
Tell me when.
There you go.
It's easy enough.
Yeah. That's a good base. Then we're going to add our starchy carb, which is the brown rice. And we added the bone broth, so that's also very gut nourishing. You can also do sprouted, which is going to help to break down the brown rice in your stomach so it's not as abrasive.
I think there's so much about vegan and people trying to eat better,
Yes.
better ways, better styles of eating, and I love this. It's got all the flavor without the calories and fat, right?
Well, yeah, but good fat.
Fat,
So good, that we need for our body.
Like the olive oil and right.
And even so, like if you're doing chicken salad, like I use an avocado oil based mayo, which is, something like this, but an avocado oil based, or you could use avocado.
Right. Well, you could, anything you like as far as avocados and peppers and things. You could, if you wanted a little spicy, which I would probably heat it up a little bit.
Yeah, exactly.
So,
yeah.
Absolutely. I smell those onions.
I know, right?
Right.
And this just gives it also a beautiful color.
Color,
too.
wow.
Yeah, because if your food's colorful, then
it's pleasing to the eye. So,
yes.
Yeah.
Exactly. So we've got that, and then our last one, we've got some
turmeric.
Yes, turmeric ginger.
So how do you make that?
So this has turmeric. You could use turmeric root or straight turmeric powder. I minced some ginger, some garlic, some avocado oil in there.
Smell it.
Yeah, smell that. Right?
Wow.
Salt, pepper, and a little bit of honey.
You probably don't need that much of that since it's so, it's got the flavors just coming out of it.
Right? Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
All right. So there you go. And it was just that simple. There's your Nourish Bowl.
Your Nourish Bowl is so good for you. And tell them, how can they order your cookbook and find you?
Yeah. So you can order the Nourish Cookbook on Amazon. And you just type in Nourish Cookbook, my name, or From the Roots, which is my business, Candace Dorsey. And then you can also order it on my website. And if you're in the Hartwell, Georgia area, you can get a copy at The Farmer's Daughter.
Candace, thank you so much for coming on the show.
Yes.
There's so many wonderful things in your cookbook. I'm going to try. I can't wait to try them. And right now, we're going to a sustainable farm and to show people how they can even grow these components. So again, thank you so much and best of luck to you.
Thank you so much.
All right, and we'll be right back.
At Ingles, we're proud to work with hundreds of local farms and businesses in the communities we call home. Not only does it ensure that you get top quality, fresh items for your family table, it's a way for us to support the amazing individuals who pour their heart and soul into delivering the very best they can do. Quality, freshness, community, it's all in the bag. Ingles, low prices, love the savings.
Okay, welcome back, and now we're at the Arrows Farm, and I'm getting ready to meet the owner, so come on, let's go meet Vinny. Hello, Vinny, how are you?
Pretty good. How about you?
I'm great, and you have a wonderful farm location out here, and I know that you are all about sustainable farming, right?
Yeah, so we use a lot of permaculture, and sustainability is one of the main things about permaculture as well. And we cultivate a lot of things using practices that are regenerative and that are sustainable and healthy for our soil and for our own health.
So actually if anybody wants to be sustainable, this is the place, the Arrows Farm, that can really show and educate you on how to become sustainable, right?
Yeah, so our focus, we have a heavy focus on education, but one of our greatest mottos is to bring families back to the table. So a lot of the things that we cultivate here, we take it to our barn kitchen and we cook it and we try to have a big meal without our family, our friends, and our community all together.
So you and your wife, Allie, have been here for about 3, 4 years, right?
Yes, that's correct. So right around, the pandemic time when it started, we moved out here. I have an agricultural business degree, and Allie has a education degree. So we really wanted to combine the two, bring the two together, create curriculums, create activities to educate kids and adults as well that want to learn how to cultivate in their own backyard and grow their own food.
Well, I know you have a day camp. Elaborate on that because school's going to be getting out soon. It may give a chance for, to get your kids out on the farm and do some education because that's well needed. Don't you agree?
Oh yeah, definitely. We had last year was our first farm camp, and it's for kids ages 3 to 7, and they go 2 weeks in June, 2 weeks in July. And what it is, we bring a lot of the kids in, and we have a couple of signups already for this year, but we have a lot of spots still open.
So how many can you take?
Usually we do classes of 10 kids each, so we have 40 slots total open. We already have the first week all booked for this year, first week and a half of June. So we're still filling up. We still can take kids for July.
So, Vinny, what is a typical day like if they're coming back for another class this year? What's a typical day like?
Yeah, so a typical day starts at 9 o'clock. The kids get dropped off, and we go ahead and we start with a farm chores. And we go feed the chickens. We go see some of our neighbors' horses and animals also out here. And then from there, we'll go ahead and break to come back, eat a snack, cool off a little bit since it's in the summer. So the kids get pretty heat up from being outside.
I bet they love it out here. Just it's so beautiful.
Oh, yes, they do love it. And then after their snacks, we go through a garden lesson. And usually encompasses reading a couple of different books that we have from the curriculum that my wife Allie built. And after that, we come outside to the garden and we incorporate everything that we learned from that garden lessons, whether it be picking weeds or harvesting or washing your vegetables or making a smoothie out of the things that we gathered that day.
Well, it's 4 days and it's 3 hours a day, and they bring a snack, right?
Yes, ma'am. So it's Monday through Thursday, 9 to 12, and they bring their own snack, whatever they want to snack on. They will be eating here, too, because they'll be picking the fruits and the different things. And we do something like a smoothie or something like that with them as well to show them where it came from. So it's $120 for the 4 days, Monday through Thursday.
Wow, that's an awfully good deal to get your kid out here and educate them on this farm and grow so many wonderful things and actually get to pick those vegetables or fruits. So I'm really glad that you are here.
Well, thank you. We're glad we're here too, and it's awesome to interact with the kids. It's awesome also to interact with the adults. We also do like pickups, so customers can come. They can contact us via our social media or our phones, and call us and put in an order and come and pick up.
You have a farmers market, right?
We also have the farmers market. We work last year. We started, and we have a farmers market called Hill Switch Farmers Market down at the Cowboy Bob's location. Here in Clarksville, and it's every Saturday, and we'll start in May, the first week of May, and we do every Saturday until we have nothing else to harvest.
I know I'm going to be coming because my garden's a little slower this year. I think we've got blackberry winter going on right now.
Yeah, we got a little bit of that. The temperature's all over the place, so we got a couple of things that are shooting up from being too warm, a couple of things that are like, wait a second, still a little bit too cold, but we'll make it. We'll get there.
Well, it's great being with you, Vinny, and meeting you, Allie. And I think you guys have something for everyone. And it's really important that you bring everyone back to the table. And this is about learning all about farming, sustainability. And I can't wait to be here at the market. And I wish y'all a great season. Thank you all for joining us here on Field to Fork. We want to thank all of our guests today. And remember your moms, it's almost Mother's Day. And get out to a farmer's market. And we'll see you next time.